recently been watching a series on YouTube on a channel called 4X Overland. Andrew St Pierre White, I think he's called, on a group of friends crossing a remote part of Australia. The series is called Friends Crossing the Canning, and I'm really enjoying it. And it got me thinking, I'd love to do something similar to that in the UK myself, maybe with a group of friends crossing somewhere. And something came from the back of my mind, and I remembered that I had a load of Land Rover Owners International magazines, and in one of them was a coast to coast UK trip from Barrow, I think it was, all the way to the other side of the country. And I thought I'd quite like to do that. So I've been rooting in the loft, and I have dug out all the magazines, and I didn't realise I had so many. Yeah, I've got quite a few, and it brought back some memories because I've been a subscriber to that magazine for quite some time, so obviously it's accumulated over a few years. But it's nice to look back on them and see some of them, like this one, for instance. That red 110 is local to me, and yeah, it doesn't look like that anymore. So I'm going to do some digging, and I'm going to root through these magazines and see if I can find the coast to coast one, and then maybe put something in planning. I also found this DVD, A 4x4 is Born. It is, it's called Mark, what's it called, Mark something? Mark Evans. A lot of the training, would you call it? I picked up a lot of tips from him watching this, and if you haven't seen it before, it is quite a good watch if you're into fixing Land Rovers. So I'd recommend that. But yeah, I've had that a good few years now. May watch it again sometime. Right, let's get reading through some of these magazines, because there's a lot to go through. So I found part 2. It is in the June 2011 edition, and it says last month, so it will be May. So I found part 1 in the May issue of 2011, and let's find where it is. UK Coast to Coast, page 42. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So we're going from St Bees in Cumbria. See down there by the coast. And I'm going to try. Oh, that's good. So they've got maps. St Bees in Cumbria, all the way along, and finishing, if it says somewhere, guessing that's it. Let's have a look on this one. Ah, here we are. So that's obviously where we're taking off from the first part, and then it finishes in Robin Hood's Bay, near Whitby. that should make for quite an interesting trip. I'm going to have a good read up of what they've done and how long it's took them. I'll also plot how many miles they are, price it all up, see how much it's all going to cost, and then maybe next year we'll look at doing it. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, let's get planning. Let me know what you think in the comments below, if you think this would be quite a good idea, and if you have any tips, if you've done it before, let me know. And also if you'd like to join us. I've got one other person in mind at the minute who may join us. Yeah, thanks for watching.